Hello and welcome back to Dishonored, part 20. In the last part, we were approaching Anton Sokolov in order to abduct him, and in this part, we are approaching Anton Sokolov in order to abduct him. By, of course, exploiting the arc pylon to obliterate our enemies. Get him. Get him, boy. Get him.
Zap.
Zap. I see you. Zap.
You know, this wouldn't work in Shadow of War.
I see you. Zap.
Zap.
Zap. Wow, that's fast.
Like in a majority of stealth action games, this would not actually work because what they would choose to do is actually have an off-screen point where bodyguards would just infinitely respawn.
No, in this,
and as long as the alarm is going, they would just keep throwing good dudes.
They just keep coming, effectively making that arc pylon just a waste of time. It's a pretty fun waste of time, but still just a waste of time.
You could have stealth killed him.
I could have. I decided to die instead. Let's try that one more time. Apparently I just killed that guy.
Cloud, you're not supposed to make that stupid
decision. I know I'm not supposed to make the stupid decision, but I can't make Floppy Corpse go over unless he's dead. Alright, let's try that once more. Without the death this time. Rewire. Quickly. Rewire the device. Before it kills you again.
And you did not rewire the device.
Why did it not kill me this time? I am now curious.
Because you were too close to the wall for it to actually trigger the arc pylon.
Interesting. So, this tower right here, this is the bridge control tower. We are going to activate the bridge controls in order to break through the Lord Regent's silly little curfew and go into the next area where Anton Sokolov actually is in his laboratory. Chain.
Like, seriously, those chains look like they're pretty much just 2D objects.
Is not everything you see just a 2D object? That is a philosophical question.
Well, no, a majority of them actually have 3D models. I mean, the textures are probably two-dimensional, but, you know, that's because this game is pre-2010.
Actually, this game is 2012.
Oh,
I think I'm pretty sure it's 2012. So I think this is the game that they put out after Skyrim. Bethesda, that is.
Yeah, Bethesda may have published it, but I don't think that Bethesda was actually the primary team working on this.
No. No, but wait, has Bethesda published? I thought they only developed.
Oh yeah, Bethesda publishes a bunch of stuff, dude. After all, as of 2015, they pretty much own id Software.
Nice. Okay, so methinks by this...
I wish I could record Doom 2016, but unfortunately...
Some things come up first, like sleep. Into the drink with ye.
No, it's not sleep that's the issue. It's actually the fact that food and drink are more important. But the real issue when it comes to Doom 2016 is that although I can get like the first level to record decently well, I can't get every level to record decently well. And you know, it's a game that is sold primarily on its visual appeal and how fast-paced everything is. So failing to get accurate visual representation of the game kind of hurts the viewer experience for it.
Nice. What the void was that? Well, Doom 2016 is a full freaking data pack of HD goodness, as it should be, because it effectively is a remake.
Remove the whale order. Whale oil.
Deactivate the checkpoint spotlights so that Samuel will have an easier time doing stuff. Oh, now I remember. Okay, so we're not quite at the part where I actually changed video grabber. So the reason why it took me so long to get back to Dishonored is because my recording computer, the computer that I depended on for recording, shit the bed. And I could no longer use the video grabber that I had attached to it. I had to get a new video grabber, and it's been working very nice. I recorded the entirety of Bloodborne with it, and it's gonna take it from here.
Now that was the video grabber that I connected you with, right?
That Schwa? What the fuck happened to that guy?
The one that I linked you to? Oh, you telefragged him.
Apparently,
Remember,
yes.
Blink
and
is an actual teleport, so if you blink onto a target, they get telefragged.
Hell yeah. And to answer your question, yes, I am currently using the video grabber that you had recommended to me. Yay. Okay, pointy arrow is...
So how are we gonna get Sokolov back out? Because there's still plenty of guards and checkpoint situations to walk through.
So that was the point of me deactivating the spotlight. Samuel, once upon a time, I know neither of us remember because it's been freaking a whole year since we recorded any parts of this game. He tasked us with taking out the spotlights by the electrical controls that I had just removed the oil tanks from, so that Samuel can get into a closer position by which we can transport an unconscious Sokolov back to the Hound Pits pub. And apparently that's his house up ahead. I do start speeding these up. I am very much aware by this point, in review of the episodes I already made, that I did spend a lot of time putting in trials and errors, but for the most part from here on out, you're gonna see only like one attempt at pretty much everything.
Okay.
It's gonna speed the game up, I promise. Can't go above. I can't go through it either.
I don't think you're able to jump on the spiked fence, Cloud.
I must.
I mean, you could probably blink through the electrical field, but
I think I see a thing. Oh boy! Hide! I do not wish to fight you. You are scary. So how about them Smash Brothers?
well, Cody and I finally did start our race through the world of light. I think he's slightly ahead of me at the moment, but there's a couple of things that I didn't realize were going to be an issue when we started the race. Specifically, that the spirits that you already have unlocked on your profile in general carry over to you into both New Game Plus and in general New Game.
So
I mean, I was originally attempting to use the New Game Plus steroids to the best of my ability for the race, which is why I challenged him to begin with, because I am a terrible asshole. But I am restricting myself to the same rules that I put up for him, in that neither of us can use legend spirits, which will hopefully Clyde, you can't blink through there.
Apparently not. No.
I know it looks like you should be able to blink through there, but you can't blink through there.
It's going too fast. So what is the function of these?
You can't blink above it either. It is effectively a solid wall, dude.
Pretty much, yeah. But as you were saying, what are these spirits, pray tell? Because I have no clue.
Wow, you've not actually done any research about Smash Ultimate.
Zero.
Right. Spirits have replaced trophies, and primary spirits have attack and defensive stats, and support spirits can be attached to primary spirits in order to boost their stats specifically and grant extra effects. Now, there are 4 different classes, there are 4 different levels, per se, of primary spirits. Novice, Advanced, Ace, and Legend. Support spirits also have these, and that denotes how powerful their support skill actually is. But for primary spirits, it denotes how high their base stats are and how high their potential stats can be. By limiting the 2 of us down to make sure that we can only use Ace spirits, it makes it so that a majority of the fights throughout the campaign will actually be somewhat challenging.
Gotcha.
As opposed to if we have the ability to use legend spirits, then I'll just end up sitting on either a Soma Cruiser Fox or James McLeod the entire time, and just breeze my way through it.
So it's
Whereas Cody does not have any legend spirits unlocked yet.
It sounds to me like they really took the whole trophy gimmick to a whole nother dimension, because trophies did not grant any abilities besides just possession.
They combined the trophy gimmick with the sticker gimmick from Brawl, and I'm okay with this, to be perfectly honest. But it also came with the Spirit Board game mode, and fuck several of those fights. Just fuck several of them. I am convinced that the fight against Ninten is almost directly impossible, and the fight against Queen Metroid I haven't beat yet, nor the fight against Sukapon. And the Sukapon fight aggravates the shit out of me, because it's like, it's one dude, but it's a Mii brawler, and a very, very good Mii brawler for some reason.
Oh, indeed, I have fallen quite out of swing with Super Smash Brothers. Because Brawl, when did Brawl come out? Brawl was like 2007?
I believe you'll find it's 2008, actually.
Right, so 10 years later, like, some of my most memorable experiences in any Super Smash Brothers games were both Melee and Brawl. I am happy to hear that they have expanded the functionalities of the existing concepts in the game in order to, well, differentiate. Because, I mean, shit. I mean, at the base, Super Smash Brothers is still a game about knocking your opponent off of a freaking platform.
Yep.
Or if you're boxed in, then you have to shoot your.
Can you use possession through a keyhole?
No, you cannot use possession through keyholes.
No, you cannot. Okay.
Possession obstructed. I don't really use possession at all in this game. It's kind of it's cool. I like the concept, but it's mostly useless. Every time you could possess something, there's usually there's usually an equally valid alternative. Damn it.
Yeah.
I turned into the rat.
I mean, possession is really good for scouting around, but you know, it's not very safe.
No, it's not, because if a human catches you and you're a rat, then the human is going to kill the rat and by extension kill you.
Yep.
It stinks in here.
Although these textures look like shit, honestly.
They kind of do. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This game did not age very well.
I mean, I know it's supposed to look somewhat muddy and grungy, given the fact that we are in a diseased hovel. But at the same point, it could have solid wood textures at least. These are muddied wood textures, and they shouldn't be this muddied.
No, you're right. For a game that came out like towards the end of the Xbox 360 era, they could have looked a little better. I mean, that looks like GameCube quality at best.
Even the foliage looks like clay plastic figurines. And I keep thinking that these metal sliding things are doors, but they're not doors.
No, they're not. They're just liars. Oh, gee, there's a pile of boxes over there. I wonder where I'm supposed to blink to.